So, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal DOS. We got the job done in the end. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't fantastico. It wasn't pre-season settings where we're walloping everyone. It was actually a hard-fought victory against a really good Crystal Palace team that just lacked quality in the final third. We started off like a house on fire, missing a sitter, Jesus drinking past everyone. Martinelli gets the goal. And then after that, it was kind of like last season, Jez. We get the goal, we go 1-0 up, and we go, oh, let's sit back. And half-time couldn't have come at the right time for us. Second half, they were all over us. And then we got the goal at the right time from Bukayo Saka. Well, own goal, but he calls mayhem. What did you make of it overall? What did you make of William Saliba's professional debut for Arsenal? What did you make of Jesus for his debut for Arsenal? Zinchenko? There were some good performances, but there were some equally average performances. What did you make of it, mate?
Well, I'm going to say, I said from day one, we need to get out positive and win the game, which we did. It wasn't pretty. It was messy. But I was very positively with Jesus. He was basically marked out of the game. Every time he got near that 18-yard box, he had 3 to 4 players around him. So that said to me what a threat he is. Fair play. The goal, Martinelli's first goal, that was a goal straight to me from the training ground. Deep. When I saw the ball come out from that corner, I thought, oh, dear God, where's this going?
Yeah.
Then Zinchenko comes in, nuts it back. Martinelli's on the end. Fair play. Great goal. Fair play. Impressive. I like that. So maybe our set-piece coach has actually done some homework. To move on, Martinelli, great goal. But Saka, I thought, was in and out of the game. His goal he scored, it was an own goal. Let's get it right. The guy tried, I don't know what he's trying to do there, but he's trying to nut it over the bar. I don't know, but there you go. Saliba.
Wow.
I thought,
who knew, Jez? Who knew?
Who knew for like 3 years? I thought the guy was quality, and we'll see. We'll talk about that, Lee, in the player ratings we'll be doing with Kenny, I'm sure, a little bit later. But second half, midfield disappeared, and that says a very important point to me, Lee. We need to get in Tielemans or Ilk. I'm sorry, and I'm going to disappoint so many people. Odegaard is not good enough. Xhaka in the first half, the first 10 minutes, Lee, when I was talking with Gracie, mate, I was impressed. And I said to Gracie, dear God, has this guy suddenly changed this season?
Has the light bulb come on?
Like, he's going forward. He's passing forward. He's making some decent passes. Oh, but all of a sudden, no. Oh, no. It went horribly, horribly wrong. So, no, the midfield, Lee, if that was Man City against us today, that midfield would have been overrun. And no, it's still weak. And I can't understand why Arteta and Edu can't see it. Now, maybe they're working behind the scenes, Lee, but we'll wait and see, won't we? But for me, no. And
no, 100%. I thought there was some good performances today. Like the first 25 minutes, I thought like the press. It was like watching the game against Chelsea. It was like watching the game against Sevilla. Yeah, but then, like I said, like we get the goal, like we missed a sitter, and then Martinelli, big up to him, because I thought it very much like Saka. I thought he was in and out the game today. Like he got the goal, but nothing was sticking. They weren't going through him. Same with Saka. Yeah, and it was like he then took his chance, and then after that, it was almost like, "Lol, let's get to half time." Yeah, because half time came at the right time. Second half, you're thinking, "Okay, cool. We're going to push up the pitch a little bit, yeah, and we're going to suppress them." They've got 4 or 5 players out injured, but they've still got the problem with Wilf Sahar because he is a problem. Yeah, and then it's like they're pushing us back, and you were thinking, I was thinking, everyone was thinking, the goal's coming. Yeah, and we scored the goal at the right time, the second goal, and that was through a little bit of clever trickery from Saka, which we didn't see him do early on, where he had moments where he could have been decisive, but panicked. And that's where I want to see him be decisive. That's where the elite, the top, and he is a kid, that's where the top level players, Mahrez, the Salahs, the Grealishes, etc., De Bruyne's, they stand a player one-on-one, bang, it's a goal. Yeah, or it's a corner, or it's deflected and it comes out, the keeper saves, bang, tapping. Yeah, Saka, fair play to him because he did it at the right moment and he killed the game. But again, I thought he was in and out the game. But it is the first game of the season. I thought Thomas Partey was that close to being my man of the match. Yeah. I thought he was quality. Zinchenko was kind of hit and miss. Yeah, there was good moments and bad moments. He got the assist for Martinelli, but at the same time, he's dallied on the edge of the box and they nearly scored from it. Gabriel, I thought, was shocking. Ben White, I thought, got better after his yellow card. I was like, he's getting sent off here, and he just suddenly turned into a good right back. Odegaard, I thought, was anonymous most of the game, apart from the chance where he should have hit it, and it's like, why are you squaring it? That was Ozil-esque. Yeah? Take a touch and pass. What are you doing? Just slap it.
Yes.
Yeah. Worst way is the keeper saves it, or it goes for a corner, or it comes back out and somebody taps it in. Other than that, Granit Xhaka, again, got better after the yellow card. Yeah, he started off great. Then he was shocking, had a lull. Yeah, then he got better. But all in all, that weren't a great performance. It wasn't a great spectacle to watch. Both teams were, like, you wouldn't say Arsenal were levels clear of Crystal Palace, and you wouldn't say that Crystal Palace dominated Arsenal, because neither goalkeeper really had to make a great save, did they? It was a much of a muchness, like 50-50. But when we needed to, bang, game over. And that is something that we didn't do last season. And I think the difference in defence today was on another day, if Ben White's at right back and we play centre back and Cedric's at right back, that tackle Saliba makes on Zaha, I think that ends in a penalty. Yeah, I do. And I think Saliba is going to be crucial for us this season. I don't want to like big him up to be the greatest player ever, because we've only seen him play one game for Arsenal competitively. But you can see the class that he uses. And I said this to Kenny, I've said this on the watch along. If Ben White plays right back all season, Saliba's our player of the season, because he's doing 2 men's job. He should get double pay for today. Yeah. In fact, he should get treble pay, because he bowed Gabriel out twice. One of them could have and should have maybe been a handball. Yeah. It was only he didn't put his hand up and it just hit his hand that it weren't, and it didn't get checked. But Saliba's a big, big plus for us. And I think that makes us so much better defensively. But that's not on Arteta. That is just on the fact that he's finally got his chance and he's took it with both hands. He should have been playing 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, we've been, Lee, you, Kenny, have been saying this for time. But, I mean, that great tackle he made, as you just talked about, was pure class. Pure class. And I've got big, big hopes for this fella. But I'm going to say this one thing, Lee. I'm going to say it now, right? This is the make or break season for Arteta.
Yeah.
Right? He's got the team he wants. He's spent 300 odd million pounds over 3 years.
370.
370 million pounds. Right? If he is not challenging for the league, and I'm not talking top 4, I'm talking challenging for the league, and I'm talking about challenging in Europe, he's done. I won't accept anything less. And we spoke, we said, we made the statement. Edu has said, we should be winning trophies. So if they're not challenging, they go. Not just Arteta, Edu as well.
Him as well. Yeah.
They got to go.
Yeah. Totally agree.
I've had enough of this bullshit. I've had enough being sold down the line of, all this crap about, we moved to the Emirates, to challenge for the best. No, we haven't. We've not done it. We've not succeeded. Now's the time. I'm not going to hold back, Lee, 1 ounce this season.
Mate, all the big talk, Jez, yeah? All the fans online, or the majority, are saying we've got the best of the best with this player, that player. Edu's coming out saying it's now time to win trophies. Mikel Arteta did an interview with Sky Sports that dropped today saying, what's your 3 things for the season? Win, win, win. Okay, cool. So they're all talking up the big talk. You've got the documentary that's dropped. You've got the fans. Majority of them are saying this season, we've got to win the Europa League and we've got to get top 4. Okay, on that basis, we're holding them to that standard. Edu says it's trophies. Before he leaves, sack Arteta if you don't win one. Then you resign, mate, if you don't win one. Yeah, because that is the standard. You've got Antonio Conte at Tottenham, who are below us in terms of stature as a football club, but they have more ambition as a football club and fall flat on their face all the time. But they do actually have ambition. And their manager's coming out saying, I want to win the Champions League and I want to win the league. Yeah, and they've given him the tools to do so. Harry Kane's on side now. Yeah, we're comparing our main striker to their backup, Richarlison. Why don't we actually say, do you know what? Now it's time to deliver, because if we finish 5th and don't win anything, this fan base will love it off again. It's mad. It's actually mad, Jez, yeah? And it ain't acceptable. It's about time we start delivering. Great start. Albeit it wasn't a great spectacle, but sometimes, listen, we've been pumped there enough times, yeah? That's a good win. That's a very good win. I've been there when we've lost. I've been there when we've won. Alexis Sanchez's last game. That's a good win tonight, and we're 3 points clear at the top of the league. Let's toast to victory, Jez. And make sure you follow Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More. The link will be in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Jez. We're out of here, people. We'll be doing player ratings shortly. Arteta fuera. Adios, amigos.
Arteta out.